Every single day, we hear of people having kidney problems. And trust me, it's very disheartening. But the real question remains one. When was the last time Ajua Kwesi Kwame Ojo, when was the last time you did a kidney function test? Okay, Meboa, it's been a very long time. Probably you haven't even done it before. But I want to entreat you to do it, because you will spend a fortune if you have to treat a kidney problem. There's been a lot of questions surrounding the kidney function test in my years of practice. I want to use these questions to answer some of your questions. However, if you have questions that are not being attended to in this video, you can leave them in the comment sections and I'll attend to them. So number one, should I fast before doing a kidney function test? And the answer is no. A kidney function test doesn't warrant that you fast. People normally come with a list or a host of tests that has kidney function test in there. But then they also have tests like the lipid profile or cholesterol test, the glucose fasting test or the sugar test, insulin test to check for diabetes and all those things. Those tests require that you fast. So if you have a list of tests like that, it means that you need to refrain from meals. Number two, if I can eat before the kidney function test, and that's the only test I'm doing, can I eat any kind of meal, or there are some meals I need to stay away from? Prior to doing a kidney function test, you stay away from high protein meals. Even if you are going to eat them, please eat them moderately. Don't go and eat a whole stick, big stick, before going to do a kidney function test. There are two very important parameters in the kidney function test. That's the creatinine and then the urea. We'll talk about them later. But then these two things are what we use to diagnose someone of a kidney issue. So once you eat these high protein, rich protein meals, it will temporarily elevate this creatinine and urea levels, and it will look as if you have kidney problems, when in actual fact you don't really have kidney problems. Another question, especially for my gym friends, I love the gym and I love gym people, because myself, I want to develop muscle. The question is always, can I go and do my gym work before coming to do a kidney function test? No and yes. All I'm saying is that you can go and do your gym work, you can go and just do some small training, that's fine. However, the no is for heavy weight lifting. I beg you, when you lift heavy weight, what happens is that there's muscle breakdown, and when muscles break down, creatinine is released into the bloodstream. So as we spoke earlier, creatinine levels will now go high. Once it goes high, it's assumed that you have issues with your kidney, when in actual fact it is because of the large weight you went to lift or the vigorous training that you did before going to the kidney function test. Also for the gym guy, they ask, can I still take my supplement, especially the creatine supplement or the powder? Please no. With that one, no please. Because when you do that, it also elevates the creatinine levels. The next one is, can I take in water? When it comes to hydration, hydration is important when you are going to the lab to get your blood drawn, because it helps the phlebotomist or lab scientist to be able to locate your vein. However, don't go and drink gallons of water. But don't stay away from water at all. Don't be dehydrated, because all these that I'm saying can also affect your result. All these factors mentioned are very important. So there's one thing as a client or patient you should take note. When you go into the phlebotomy room or the room where your blood is going to be drawn, please speak to the lab scientist. Speak to the phlebotomist. A lot of the clients don't speak to us, because the things that you do prior to the testing is very important. Be able to explain the results or explain what we have. So if you have medications that you are taking before coming to do the test, if you have supplements, if you've eaten these meals that we spoke about, if you've overhydrated, if you've gone to do a lot of gym work, have a conversation with the lab scientist. Let them know this, so that if they have to either schedule you for another day or they have to do it, and then per results that will come, they call for a repeat of the test, then they know what to do. Now let's clear the myth. So you go and do a kidney function test and your urea or creatinine levels is elevated. That's your first time of doing the test. Because of that, you are diagnosed with a kidney problem. No, that should not be the case. The doctors study the trend. So you have to either have a history of having high creatinine and urea levels, or you've done the test a couple or probably 3 times and you have consistent high values. That is the only time when you can be diagnosed with a kidney problem. So if you've done a kidney function test just once and your values were high, and because of that you are scared of going to do it again, please go and do it again. Your kidney is a vital organ and you can't wait for it to be in trouble. So please take this seriously. Save this video for when you are going to do your kidney function test, or save it and send it to your friend who doesn't like going to the hospital for checkup. This has been Wellness Week with Sad. Here we speak about the pre-analytics, the things that you need to know before doing any laboratory test that you have in mind. So follow, share, like, and most importantly, leave your comments. Anything that was not spoken of in this video and you really want to know about it, leave it in the comments. Also, if you have a laboratory test that you want to do, you want to even do the kidney function test, but then you are stuck at the office, you don't really have time, I've got you covered. All the list of tests that you have in your mind that you want to do, I've got you covered. Just leave your comments in the comment section or DM me privately and I will sort you out. Until we meet again on the next laboratory test, please be safe and take care of your health. Bye for now.